capture a bunch of lifestyle stuff. So not just shoes, gear, but also events, places, people. Say hi.
Hey.
So,
say hi.
Say hi. Yeah. All right, so we're out at the zoo right now. Omaha's Henry Doorly Zoo. Just came from the adventure trails. That's the desert dome up there. The adventure trails is down here. Let me see if I can get you a view of the adventure trail. All right. So the adventure trails is this crazy area where you can play in the water, run around, basically barrier-free, open air park for the childrens. And zoo is a good first step. It doesn't have rides per se. They have the train and the tram and the Skyfari going up over the top, which actually came from our old amusement park here in town, Peony Park. So, but it's a good first step because eventually we're stepping up to going to Disney, the Disney parks, Adventureland here in the Midwest, Six Flags, which we've been to, but our little one hasn't. So it's a good first step to doing that. And I'll show you some of the exhibits as we go. So there's actually quite a bit of construction going on because they're expanding some of the services. This is the outside of the aquarium. The aquarium is still functional inside, and it's one of the biggest in the country. It's amazing. But yeah, they're doing a lot of work right here at the Aquarium. Okay, so now we're about to ride the Skyfari, which is this thing right here, a gondola that goes across the entire park, up above, probably about a good 40, 50 feet in the air, so it's kind of crazy. But we're gonna ride that and come back. We're gonna show you some of what's underneath, come back, and then we'll go through the African grasslands. All right, so we're on the Skyfari right now. Say hi, everybody. Tanya does not like this. We're doing good, say hi, guys. Yeah, we're doing good on the Skyfari. So I'll show you in just a bit what's down below, but it lifts you up way above the zoo floor. So we'll take a look at it. Ride. You get to ride going, and if you ride round trip, you can come back. It's about a 20-minute ride the whole way, and it's pretty cool. You get to see quite a bit. So I highly suggest it if you're not afraid of heights. Even if you are, just hold on tight, you'll be okay. So our zoo is actually sectioned off into regions. So they went largely cageless, and the animals actually roam free in a sort of paddock areas that are a little more natural for them. And so we are up above the African grasslands right now, and that stretches the entire way just about for the 20-minute ride of the gondola. Okay, so now we're back on the ground and we are going through the African grasslands. So like we're on safari. So we're going down through the path, we're gonna go over and see the giraffes. And then after that, we'll get over to the cats and further down. Has African cuisine. Each region of the park has its own regional cuisine and flavors. So if you're in the Asian highlands, you'll have some of the Asian cuisine. Here at the Tusker Grill, you'll have peri-peri chicken, some African cuisine, and then of course you'll have your hamburgers and whatnot. So each region of the zoo has its own specific flavors, which is really cool. So that you have to get around to the area you like for the food you want. Now I will say, you're at an amusement park basically, so expect amusement park prices. Things aren't gonna be super affordable, but they're definitely gonna be convenient if you're hungry and you're making a day of it. So just know what to expect, common sense, and save your cups. You can bring these back. Peri-peri chicken. Little spicy chicken meal here at the African grasslands at the Tusker Grill. Solid food. And of course, for the littles who just want the traditional stuff, grab yourself a hot dog. It's all good. The petting zoo part, pygmy goat corral, so the kids can get hands on. See some pygmy goats. Sometimes if they're excitable, they'll jump around, have some fun. But that's always good to be able to have an interactive portion here at the zoo. Themed for regions all over Asia, Southeast Asia, Central Asia. It's an amazing, amazing area. Fully realized as an area that transports you completely out of where you are into the habitat of these animals. So it's kind of cool. Alaskan region. And so Alaska is unique because there's not a lot of animals. This is mainly a kids attraction. They have great food, they have a little bit of a play park, and then they have an amazing splash pad. Like probably one of the better splash pads I've ever seen. Fully articulated in terms of a massive whale breaching and the water is splashing. A couple of smaller killer whales breaching and splashing. And so the water is built into the structure, so it's amazing. There are a few actual attractions in terms of animals. Actually, there's just one main one. You can catch the train depot here, but then further up from the train depot is Stingray Beach. Stingray Beach is where you can actually pay to pet and feed the stingrays. It's amazing. And they swim around a pretty large pool, and that's the main animal attraction here. But other than that, most of what you see here is going to be amazing food. Again, themed out for this area, so crab cake sandwiches, codfish sandwiches. They have burgers and traditional food. They have that at all of the areas. But if you really want to partake in the best way possible, I say you take the fare of the region that you're at. And so, and they also have a bigger pavilion that you can actually rent out for birthdays or parties or whatnot. So that is in the Alaskan frontier. So as you can see, we had a pretty good day at the zoo. We're trying to do